Hi everybody, Stuart here, and on the A to Z of software startups today is the letter O. And for O, I'm going to choose the word outsource. Now, huge topic, and not one that I can cover even 1% of in 2 minutes, but a couple of things I want to say that'll hopefully help you here, which is, the first question is, should you outsource? Should you build in-house? And, I meet founders who've already made that decision. They're very adamant on what they want, and some which haven't made that decision. But either way, whether you've made the decision or not, take the time to document the pros and cons to either justify that decision or help you make that decision. And, it's a very, very important decision. So this will help crystallize your thinking, and it'll give you more credibility if you're going for investment in the future. And once you've made the decision, if that is to outsource, then another thing I want to warn against is, immediately picking up the phone or sending an email to an outsource provider that that you've been recommended, or one that you've found. There's a lot of prep work you really should do before doing that. And it will lead to a much more fruitful and unbiased conversation with the outsource provider if you identify your selection criteria. So, size and location, portfolio, the kind of services that they offer. There's a long list of these, but also the questions, your initial questions you want to answer and ask. And the development provider then, they should take you seriously anyway, but they definitely will, if you go in prepared, and much less likely to pull the wool over your eyes, which unfortunately does happen even in this day and age. And then, when you've made your short list of outsourced development providers, before you're making the final decision, you have to check their documentation, check their processes, check their contract. There are lots of gotchas in these, and talk to me if you're at all unsure about what you're looking for here, or how you prepare. And I think it's so important that you if you're not 100% sure, you do seek advice. But either way, after you've made the shortlist, check the documentation thoroughly, interview each one, and before you make your final decision, or as you make your final decision, make the outsourced development provider agree on the process that's going to be followed. And that's not just the design and development and communication process, ongoing, but also the handover process, and also what you expect from the handover. And as I mentioned before, this is a huge topic, and I'm rambling now, but talk to me if you need any help. But I hope that in itself was useful to you. So have a lovely day, everybody, and look out for my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.